Hi guys, welcome back to Radio City. I'm your host Sindhu Shweta and I know you've missed us. We are back with yet another very fantastic episode of Blended Baby. This is going to be very much fun about makeup, beauty, skincare, everything in between that you could have asked for. And without further ado, I'm going to invite our first guest. She's a pioneer in bridal beauty, and if you are the bride to be, you have to get in touch with this magician. I'm talking about come here, Sachi Sharma. Hi Sachi.
Hi Shweta.
How are you?
I am so good and I feel so good being in the same frame with you.
So, Blended Baby is all about getting in touch with pioneers of makeup, beauty, and the magic that they create. Like you are playing with spreadsheets and brushes together.
Yeah.
So, we are over here to give our viewers short, crisp, sweet ideas about makeup hacks, about how to choose right kind of makeup.
Sure.
And this is going to be for people who are just new entrants into makeup. This is going to be about people who are already passionate just like about makeup, and somebody also like me who has no idea about makeup. But I love the makeup. I love the entire concept of dolling up like you said and everything. So let's get to it.
Sure.
And let's show our viewers your magic. Tell me, Sachi, we always emphasize on ensuring that we sleep after removing our makeup. What happens if we don't?
Okay, so removing makeup is a very crucial part of your skincare, right? And if we do not remove the makeup and sleep like that, there will be pores which will be filled with the makeup products and which will lead to acne breakouts on your skin. So not just removing makeup but double cleansing the skin, doing a proper moisturization and applying a lip balm and then sleeping is a must.
Is it possible for you or somebody like you to come every day and help me remove my makeup?
Okay, so that's a very quick thing. It will just take 5 minutes for you. You just have to use some wet wipes with a makeup remover, double cleanse with any sulfate free cleanser, and you are done. Like not even a 2 minutes job.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
Unless you do a full bridal makeup on daily basis.
So what are you doing now?
Currently, I'm just applying a little moisturizer on your face to make your skin be well prepped before we start the makeup.
Wonderful. And we're going to play this little segment called You Glow Girl.
Okay.
All right? And it's going to be a rapid fire.
Okay.
So be rapid and full of fire.
I will try.
Perfect. All right. What's your go-to makeup product?
I love blushes. So blushes is something I really cannot live without, and I think you can just very apparently see it on my face as well, because it adds a little bit of natural flush look to your face and adds a little bit of youthfulness on your face, which is missing, I think.
So you spoke about blushes. What do you prefer, powder blushes or liquid blushes?
I personally prefer liquid blushes because they blend really well with the skin and it gives you a nice dewy finish.
Right. Speaking of dewy, it's monsoon. It's pouring a lot. So what are the 5 monsoon must-have products in every person's skincare routine?
So you tend to develop acne and your skin usually becomes really oily, right?
Right.
So these are some basic steps which you should follow is a cleanser. As I mentioned earlier, use a nice sulfate-free cleanser on your skin, depending upon your skin type. Then you have to exfoliate your skin. Regular exfoliation of your skin will help to remove the dead skin cells and will also help to unclog the pores.
Okay.
Right? Then you can use a toner if you have large open pores on your skin, which will help to tighten the pores.
Sure.
Then, of course, not missing a serum which has hyaluronic acid, a moisturizer, and sunscreen. You cannot skip even during monsoon. At least a SPF 30 plus, you have to use it, and a lip balm.
So after the moisturizer, and you mentioned these amazing products to have during the monsoon, what's the next step that we are going to?
So I usually do the eye thing first because once you finish your eye makeup, if there's any fall off on your face, you can easily wipe it off.
Right.
So we'll start with your eye makeup now.
So again, make it rapid and full of fire. Are you ready, Sachi?
I am. Are you?
Oh wow, I like it. So what's the one beauty regime that you love and one you do not love? You absolutely hate it.
So there's nothing in makeup that I really hate, honestly speaking. I love everything from pepping the skin to actually doing the entire
Right.
facial makeup. But one thing I really hate is actually packing and unpacking the entire vanity and traveling with the entire makeup studio with yourself. That's a task.
Speaks like a true MUA.
Yeah.
What are we moving to next?
Okay, so now we'll actually start with the eye makeup. We have prepped her eyes with the concealer and the powder, and now we go ahead with the eye makeup.
Wonderful. One of the questions that most of our viewers have is if I want to get a smoky eye look, what are the 3 products that I must have apart from eyeshadow palette?
You really need a good kajal pencil,
Right.
and I think you're sorted. You just need an eyeshadow palette and a kajal pencil to get you a smoky look.
Alright, so what's your preference, smoky look or nude look?
It honestly depends on the occasion. If I'm really up for a party or a glam night, I would prefer a all glam smoky look. And on a daily basis, I would prefer a nude look with a no makeup kind of a look.
Wow. Okay. So now that you've got bought up no makeup look, that's another most trending question that the internet has. What is no makeup look? Because there are more makeup products involved in no makeup look. I am not able to understand this trend.
Absolutely. So I think makeup products as such which you need, like you really need to have good skin to achieve that flawless no makeup look.
Right.
And what do you need exactly is just a good moisturizer. Your skin should be very well hydrated. A product which can help you achieve a dewy look. That is something which is very important. Some cream. And what else do you need is a concealer, a mascara, and a blush and lip. That is it.
So, another question that I often have my girlfriends asking me is that not these, makeup artists love using high end products, and rightly so because they want to deliver the best for their clients, right? But what if somebody wants to have an affordable makeup?
So see, high-end makeup products do make our difference, right? The finish is something which is absolutely different. But it's not that something cannot be achieved using affordable makeup. So honestly, currently the makeup that I'm wearing has been from all the drugstore brands, and I think it looks flawless, doesn't it? So
Serious drugstore brands.
yeah. So
Wow.
I think luxury definitely for occasions is needed, but there are obviously affordable options you can opt for.
Right. We are now done with the eyes and we're moving to the base. So as we contour, what's the job of a contour?
So contouring is basically a makeup techniques using darker shades wherein you highlight certain areas of the face, which is basically giving you a sculpted jawline and slimming down the nose. So these are the parts wherein you want to focus and give a very chiseled look to your face
Right. So which includes jawline, your nose,
and your cheekbones.
cheekbones. Right. And if we miss out on this step, is there anything else that can help us highlight these?
So I think contouring cannot be skipped, especially if you really. It is not required for a daily makeup. It is
Right.
only for like parties and maybe some glam makeups where you want your maybe double chin to just go away. So
Every day.
yeah,
Every day. I want
Okay.
it every day.
so that's when you resort to contouring.
Lovely. So we were doing concealing right before this. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No,
Like we
so-
started with concealing.
Correct.
And what's the right type of concealer that one should choose? I mean, how do we choose the right type of concealer?
So the first concealing when we start with the makeup is actually a concealer which is at least 2 shades darker to your skin tone.
Okay.
So that has to do a job for concealing. That is basically hiding the darker pigmented areas of the face.
Right.
So that's when you resort to a darker shade of concealer on your face, and then you do your foundation. Then you resort to a lighter shade of concealer to highlight certain face parts. So at least you need 2 concealers in your vanity.
Speaking of brides, who's been your most favorite Bollywood celeb bride?
Uh, Honestly, I loved Anushka Sharma. She has been a trendsetter, right?
Right.
And she did that beautiful bridal entry, which was full of grace and love, which I think was a trendsetter back then and is still now. And apart from that, I think everything about her look, which is minimal makeup, the outfit, jewelry was on point, and I think I loved every bit of her wedding glam.
Right. So when we threw out these questions to our audience, we got a mixed bag of response, of course.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of people who voted majorly for Kiara and Alia. I'm speaking about Kiara Advani and Alia Bhatt.
Right.
What do you have certain notes to pick out from their makeup
Yeah.
that you could say today's brides could use for?
So for me, Alia Bhatt again was a trendsetter who opted for a very minimal and very natural makeup look, which was like flawless and trend setting. Apart from that, her bridal hairstyle, which was actually just letting her hair loose, was something which was very new to the bridal industry, which was actually appreciated and liked by many of the females and upcoming brides. So that is something which I really loved about her makeup. Her outfit was a white ivory sari, which was again something which was very different because we usually resort to the reds and pinks on our special days. So Alia was quite different. And in terms of Kiara, I think she was an absolute contemporary modern day bride with a very natural makeup. I think these days it has been a trend that we, from the very heavy bridal makeup, we have moved to actually a very subtle natural makeup, and which has been actually loved by many of them and has been resorted to most of the recent bridals.
So, what are the 5 skincare routines every bride should follow?
So I think apart from the usual cleanser, moisturizing, toning which we discussed, the bride should always start her skincare at least 6 to 12 months in advance, because then you get some time to actually work upon your skin concern
Right.
and get some time to actually evaluate and get done with it. So you should start it early. You should visit a dermat, because I think a professional help is always required depending upon your skin type, because each person is different with a different skin. So not all makeup products suit everyone.
Right.
And apart from the usual skincare, what you should also do is stay hydrated, sleep well, eat fruits, veggies, avoid the junk and fried items, and maybe practice meditation and yoga, because I think stress also causes a lot of impact over your skin.
If we apply a liquid blush every day, will it harm our skin?
No, it doesn't. No, I think liquid blush is very easy to use, easy to blend, and I think it suits every skin type perfectly.
Right. Since you're talking so much about products, let us see what's inside your product bags. What's one of the most expensive makeup product that you own?
I think one of the top thing is a very luxury high-end eyeshadow palette which I own and which I absolutely love.
Do you think these affordable liquid lipsticks still stand a chance to?
Absolutely. So when I'm doing my makeup, I usually pick up one lipstick and I'm done with the blush and the lipstick, both of it.
Wow. So what's one versatile product that could be used in multiple ways?
I think a lipstick can be used as a lipstick, can be used as a blush, can also be used as an eyeshadow.
And we're going to give you a quick highlight of what went behind this amazing look. Sachi, over to you.
So we started with the eye makeup, wherein we used a concealer and a setting powder, did the eyeshadow very quickly with a little bit of shimmer and a brown. going for a very nude, subtle look. Then next on we went with the face makeup, wherein we started with moisturizing her skin, hydrating her skin very well. Then we started concealing the under eyes and the areas which are a little pigmented. We went on for a foundation, a little blush, contouring, the lipstick and the mascara, and we are done. This is basically a 10 minutes makeup for anyone. Hi guys, I'm Sachi Sharma. I'm a professional makeup artist and I'm on Radio City and you're watching Blended Baby.